I'm at 1108 Donson Drive. This is pass number 2. This was should have been cleaned. We were out here a few days ago. Did a pre-purchase inspection on the line and found a bunch of roots to the point where it was blocked, about maybe 10 feet off the most upstream clean out here in the rear of the house, rear center of the house here at the corner, as you can see. Trying to clean the camera lens off. Seems like we got a little bit of stuff on it, so let's see if we can make sure we're all cleaned up before we try to go through the. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, so again, this is the access point. You can see the remnants of the backup around the outside. And so we're going in for this most clean out. And now last time we weren't able to go, it looks like it turns as soon as it goes in. It 45s turns into clay. There's some bit of root remnants there. So what we're hoping to find here is a wide open pipe with no structural issues now that we can, if it was cleaned well. And this was all full of water before. It does look like this is done pretty well so far. I see very little openings. Yeah, this is what you want to see there with the. You can see they were able to scrape all the roots out. This is what you want to see. You can see a couple little hairs sticking out of the seams, but this was done well. See, very little. These were blocking the line completely before. So, using the right equipment, this is looking really good. And then here we are at the turn. And we should be underneath that other clean out. And none of that was able to be inspected previously due to all the roots. And so, hopefully they made it all the way out and did the stuff all the way out at the street also. See, these are little, like stuff like that, that could have been just knocked aside. It's so small. A lot of times when they're cleaning them, the little things like that just get knocked aside. This looks really good. Now again, like I mentioned before, this will require maintenance every few years. Maybe some, beginning with some Rudex would help. Maybe once a year or something, just to keep it up and keep the roots out. You still have pretty large trees here in the backyard. This all looks very good. You can see that structurally the clay is in good shape. You know, it's kept its shape. There's no major bellies, and that's what we were happy with last time. It's just had some roots. You see, like that, like a little tiny bit that in there. That's probably, as they went through, you can't get every little piece. It would just have knocked it away. Based off the footage, we should be getting close to the main. Just a little tiny bit there. This looks really good. I'm actually happy with the cleaning. A lot of times they won't use the right equipment and they'll poke a hole in it, but they won't clean it edge to edge like what was done here. So. actually run out of stick on this one, just because I went from the furthest upstream clean out here. Or at least make sure that we're off the property, and this was obviously previously scoped and there wasn't any issues past certain footage. And there's the main right there, actually. So there we are, dropping into the main. So I'm going to pause the video just to verify where we are as far as footage with the locate, and then I'll be back to finish up the inspection. But the line looked really good. I'm happy with the cleaning. Well, waiting for the monitor to respond. For some reason we're having a little bit of issue with the monitor responding here. So I'm going to walk out, get my equipment, and then we'll come back and hopefully this has remedied itself by then. Sometimes it just takes a minute to think. Oh. And there we go. It is still recording, but it did manage to turn on the transmitter. So, alright, so we are within about 2 feet of the main. That's where the drop off is, dropping straight into the main. And so we are, like, out in the center of the street. So the sewer department's responsibility starts about 15 to 20 feet before this point. So at about 125, 130 feet is where they would take over responsibility if there was any structural damage. But again, I am very happy with the cleaning, and the line looks great structurally. The only thing, you'll obviously need to do some preventative maintenance in the future, but other than that, the line itself looked wonderful. And so we'll continue recording on the way back, but I'm going to turn the microphone off. Okay, as you can see, we pulled all the way back. The line looked great. Structurally, there was no bellies, no broken pipe. It all looked great structurally. I'm just going to need a little bit of future maintenance, a little bit of annual root X would probably do the trick. But yeah, the line is fully open and functional. So that'll end the inspection at 1108 Donson Drive.